Hi everybody, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It is Sunday Nights Live and we are going to get started in 1 minute. Welcome to my page. Thank you for following me. Thank you for sprinkling and thank you just for being here. I love seeing my friends every Sunday night. We're just going to wait till some people start hopping on. Well, at 7 o'clock, I will get started. Hey, Florence, how are you? It's been a great Sunday. Service was nice this morning, and I got a lot of work done this afternoon. Hi, Roz. I had some visitors. Hey, Lori. Some customers came to pick up their orders today, so I got to visit a little bit. It was very nice. Hey, Bev. Hi, Irene. Hi, Deborah. Welcome everybody, being right on time. You good ladies you are. Mary Jo, how are you? So it is 7 o'clock and we're gonna just get started. Hey Viola, I'm gonna start by talking about a couple of things. Hey Terry, that I am gonna be ordering. Hi Carol, from the current catalog. I start by talking about that at the beginning because I cannot show you the catalog yet. We just have 2 more sleeps and then I can. Then we can look at the catalog together. But if you want to get yours out, I can tell you that I am going to be ordering Paper Florist dies. They're on page 165. Hi, Roseanne. And they're going to be 3D flowers that you can use on boxes and bags and 3D items and cards that you're going to hand to people. Probably not in the mail, but I don't know that for sure because I don't have it yet, of course. And I just cannot wait to get my hands on those dies. So what else do I absolutely love? Page 163. Hi, Diane. Hi, Debbie Montero. Delightful doilies. Oh man, I can't wait to get my hands on the delightful doilies. Page 163. And then, let's see, one more. Page 155. Beautiful Balloons Bundle. I love good birthday sets, celebrating sets, that type, for whatever occasion, that type of thing. But what really got me on this one, hey Linda, is the fringe. So if you'll look closely on page 155, you'll see that one of the dies makes fringe. Yes. And there's also some tassels. So we can use that at graduation time, right? Make hats, graduation hats, and finally have a tassel die. They say that the samples that you can look at are on page 15. I haven't looked at those closely, but I'm going to go there right now. Oh, page 14, yes, it shows the fringe very well. It shows shaker cards with the balloons. I like all the different sizes of balloons. And then, like I said, I love the tassels and stars. I love the stars. Hi, Diane, another Diane, welcome. So, I got a good part of my, hey Jean, my thank you cards done. I will be showing you those again, even though I had a pop-up. Hi, Roz. And I'm going to show you the card you'll be making if you can attend my open house. Now, what is open house? If you're in the area, I have people that do travel to come here. I open up every first Thursday of the month at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This time I'm going to close at 6. Hi, Margaret. And you can come and go as you will. You can come when you want. You can leave when you want. You can stay and make the make and take and leave if you've got something else you've got to go do. You can bring things and work here, get caught up on projects that you've been working on and have me mentor if you need my help with some suggestions, whatever. You can use my ink pads. You can use my cut and emboss machines, my dies. If you make a card using my cardstocks and ribbons and embellishments, then you pay $3 per card. And you can look around my shop and get ideas, and you can bring a friend, and all you have to do is RSVP. There is no commitment. There is no charge for the make and take, and there's also a prize. One person, the make and take packets are all identical. One of them will have a little heart in it. Hi, Cookie, you're still awake. Hi, Marcia. And that person wins a prize. Hi, Debbie. So it's fun, and we get to visit one of my customers that lives quite a ways away, about at least an hour away. She hasn't been able to make it for a while, but she will be here. Liz is her name, and I'm so excited to see her. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Marcia. All right, so enough talking. Let's turn you down so I can show you the make and take for Thursday, the thank you card, and then the card I'm going to make today with the halftime hack. All right. Let me go down, turn you down here. There we go. Thank you for sprinkling. Those of you that do, I appreciate you telling your friends about me. Pinky says hello and thank you as well. If you enjoy your time here and you know of anybody else who's a stamper or a crafter or might be interested in learning about stamping, just share my page information with them and have them show up. And maybe they would like to join us every Sunday night and every Tuesday at 2, or maybe they'd like to watch the replay. Either way, I'd like to welcome you if it's your first time here, if it's your 50th time here, if you're a long-time follower. I appreciate you guys all so much, and I just love seeing all your names. Again, for those who are new, I'm Beverly Morales, and I live in Tracy, California, and I've been a demonstrator for 28 years, and I can tell you I've enjoyed every single moment of my demonstratorship. It's probably, other than having children and marrying the man of my dreams, probably one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I enjoy it to this day. This is my April host code. It's about to expire. Tomorrow is the first day of May, and I will have a new host code then. Be sure to check my Facebook business page, the one you're on now, or my private page. I'll put them on both places, and then you'll be ready to place your order on the 2nd through the new catalog if you would like. Hey, thanks for all the hearts, you guys. This is a QR code if you want to go to my shop. But here is the link, and you can go there and shop with me 24/7, anytime you'd like. I also have a YouTube channel. It's Beverly Morales, Stampin' Up, and you can go there. Lori Ritchie, you are only in Tracy. We are practically neighbors. Really, Lori? OMG is right. Wow. Anyway, I got so excited, maybe have a new friend here, Lori. Well, you're already my friend because you're watching, but you know what I mean. So YouTube channel. If your friends don't have Facebook, it's okay. They can go to YouTube. I download my replays onto YouTube in the morning, or maybe if I'm not too tired. Oh, Lodi. Yes, you are close, Lori. Or even tonight, if I'm not too tired, I might do that. But I did something silly, I think. Today I washed my sheets and I put them outside to dry, to line dry, because I love the smell and crispiness of clean sheets and that have been dried out in the weather. But now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, with all the wind and all the stuff that's floating around in the air, everybody's been sneezing and stuff. Ken was sneezing a little bit yesterday. What if the allergy, I can't think of the word I want to grab, got in the sheets and it makes us sneeze all night. That might not have been smart, but they sure do smell good right now. Okay, I got off onto squirrel. Anyway, here is the card I made last week. Actually, here are the 2 cards I made last week. This is the card that I focused on in the beginning. And then this was the halftime. Pollen. Thank you, Cookie. Cookie always helps me with my words. So does Debbie. I don't know why when I get on Facebook, I hear it's a disease. A lot of us that do live say you get on Facebook and you just lose your words. So anyway, this is the card that I made last Tuesday, and then this was the halftime hack. So if you haven't been here before and you don't know what a halftime hack is, about halfway through making the card that takes a little bit more time, is a little more detailed, I show you a card that is using the same stamps, the same ideas, the same colors, and but it's a lot easier. I'm seeing prayers for Linda. I'll have to read. I missed her comment. So I'll go back and look, Linda. Okay, so that's the regular card and the halftime hack. So, oh, who won this? That's what you want to know. That's what you want to know. I got caught up on Linda and worried about her. So sorry. Okay, I'm coming back right now. I'll get my act together here in a second. Let's see. The winner of either card. So if you like this card, but you think, I'll never make that, I would make the easy one, so I would like the easy one, that's fine. You get to choose. And who is the winner? She's a person that watches Facebook all the time and has been watching for a long time and is here almost every single time. We all love her, Carol Schaefer. Carol, you won whichever card you want. You just choose. You can get the fun fold or the halftime hack, whichever one you want. You just let me know, Carol. Congratulations. I'll put that back here. Okay, this is the prize of the month. I am going to wait till tomorrow morning to put everybody that ordered from me into the wheel to see who won the 6x6 paper. Whoever wins it is going to be super excited. It's gorgeous, gorgeous paper. It's brand new, so I know you're going to love it. Good luck to everyone. I'm going to keep my email right here unless it gets in the way, just to let you know if you want to contact me fast, if you want me to answer you quickly, if you want to get my attention quickly, email me and I'll get back to you right away. I usually have my phone in my hand or my back pocket, and emails I see really, really fast. Okay, the card. I chose to use a set that is going to retire just because you still have a few hours if you wanted to order this set. It's a darling little set, and I didn't really get a lot of time to use it. So I wanted to use it, but I married it with some dies and folders that you may have, and you may have the set already, so I wanted to give you some ideas. Just because you have a set already, you maybe bought it months ago, I don't stop using it. I want to keep giving you ideas because I'm grateful that you ordered it, and I want to give you more ideas on how to use it. So I'm using the Best Day set, and I'm going to show you the card now because that's what you guys like to see. Here it is. Now this card has so much detail in it. Here's the inside. Thank you guys for the hearts. The little balloon, in case you can't tell on camera, is 3D. The little topper on his birthday hat is 3D. The little tag has a tulip punch out. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. The online exclusive, what are they called? Elegant border dies were used just to make it a little bit fancy. And the music folder, to me, this card is just singing happy birthday. And the ribbon use was like a pop-up party, like an explosion of confetti, something like that. It's just a happy, festive, cute card. And the cupcake holder that I call them fat cats in is lifted up, and it's got a lot of sequins on it, and it just sparkles, and this card is just fun. Thank you guys for all the hearts. That makes me so happy. So let me show you the online exclusive elegant border dies. I used this one here, but there are 4. And what does that mean, online exclusive? That means that you will search and search and search for all the current catalogs, and you will not find these. They're online only. But you don't have to worry about it. Here is the code So when you go to place your order, just pop in that code and you will be ordering. It'll say Elegant Border Dies. So whenever you want to add some elegance to a card, all you need to do is add a border and voila, there it is. This is the folder with the music sheets on it. I don't remember its exact name and I don't have a label on it, but it's back with all the folders, so you should find it easily. These are absolutely darling dies. They're called Something Fancy dies. Here is their code, 160424. We're going to use the large tag, the other rectangle large tag. I already cut this one out in advance though. And the little tulips. Now, what's so stinking cute about these dies is the tulips, just like in the card, they fit, the tulip cutout die fits right in the top of the tag there like that. And when you run it through the machine, which I'm going to show you, it designs this. There's what I call a little teardrop or a raindrop. Same thing. You can use it for your ribbon hole, whatever you'd like. And then there's a branch and leaves. I used it on my thank you cards, so let me show you. These are what it's going to go out to everybody that ordered from me this month. There is the tulips. Right there on this is the smaller tag. Merry Melody 3D embossing folder. Thank you, Bev. So that's how it looks on a card. This card also is full of dimension. Can you see the folder and the simply scoring? I have a little pop-up on that if you want to watch me make that one. Okay, and then I love this also because it has a great tag punch or a die for your sentiments that you can use on a bunch of different ideas. I'm going to keep this one out because I'm going to be cutting these, using these two in a minute. Get my magnetic bowl. I'll move these to the side. And then I already told you about the stamp sets. And then we're going to be using the piercing mat as well. And the ribbon. The ribbon is a duo pack. The other color is the lemon lime twist, but this one is the pink and white, and it's item number 161318, but you'll get both spools, and that's what I did to have a burst of party come right out on this card. Okay, let's get started with this. I think I will start by telling you that I used Parakeet Party cardstock, and I stamped the cat on a scrap piece, and then I fussy cut out the cupcake. Then I put dimensionals on the back, and it's ready to go for the card I'm making tonight. Just a few things I did in advance so I wouldn't keep you here all night. The card base is Flirty Flamingo. And we're just going to, this is one piece of cardstock cut in half, fold it over, use your bone folder to get your nice seam. And I always grab both ends and bend it back. I call that winging it back to get a perfect seam right down the middle. So that is the base to our card. Now I'm going to cut off at 2 1/8. I'm going to get my paper trimmer. And I'm going to cut off at 2 1/8 part of the front of this card. And this would be your scrap you can use for your tags and anything else you need scrap for. Actually, you could use it for the border too. Okay, so here we go. And now I'm going to take the white piece And this is for the folder, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's get that into the folder. And this folder is a 3D folder, so it takes platform 1 and platform 4. I'm going to place the cardstock into the folder, and I'm going to be mindful of the black line that runs right through the word Stampin' Up! And make sure the bottom of my cardstock is touching that black line. That makes sure that everything is straight. Makes sense, right? I love to teach you guys how to make things easy on yourself. So I'm a little bit detailed with my lives, but I really don't want you to go away wondering or confused or not knowing the little tricks of the trade. So there is the folder. Quick and easy. Now, when I gave you the measurements, I forgot to say that it is just slightly under 4 1/4, just a hair. Because when you attach it to the front of the card to make your whole card the face of the card, you want to put it up against the fold, not on the fold, up against it. And if it was 4 1/4 exactly, it would go off the edge. So you want to make sure it's just a hair under. Okay, so you don't have to do any cutting or trimming off the back. Okay. So now let's take this piece. It's the same size. You just cut it off, right? So let's take this piece, and we're going to take the Elegant border die. And I chose to use this one. And look what I did to mine. I took a Sharpie marker and I highlighted one end of the die. The highlighted end of the die is the part that cuts. So let's see, let's do it this way. This is a little too wide, so I'm going to cut it down. I don't need this great big piece, so I'm going to cut this down to 1 1/4. That should be good. Okay, so now I'm going to place this die onto this scrap piece, and yes, the die is longer than the cardstock is, but that's okay. I'm going to take 2 pieces of Post-it note tape, and if you don't know what Post-it note tape is, it's just a tape that is easy to remove, will not tear your cardstock, but will hold your dies down to the cardstock, and you can get it on Amazon. It is not something that Stampin' Up! Sells. Let me show you what it looks like. Just like that. Okay, now you do have to know this. When you run this through the cut and emboss machine, the Sharpie mark that you made will probably, it does on mine, get on the acrylic. So you need to clean that off before you use it with other projects, because then black marks could get on your cardstock. So if you don't want to mark your die because of that, I just wanted you to be aware. I didn't want it to mark up your acrylics and you say, what the heck is that? Now, why do I mark that side? Because I want to know that's where it's going to cut. So that's what I want to know. I want to know where it's going to cut. Let me get my platform 2, platform 3, my die, and the other platform 3. Okay, so we're going to go in. And it's intricate, so I'm going to come back. Then I'm going to pull off that paper. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome. And I use this tape, average 3 times before I toss it. So, oh, wow, look at that. All of the pieces came out. Oh, one little tiny one there. That's really cool. Usually I have to punch out 1 or 2. What was I saying? Oh, you can use that Post-it note paper several times. So it really goes a long way. So now I can clean this out later. But look how beautiful this border is. And see why I wanted to know where it cuts? Because I wanted to have this solid piece. Hey, Eva, left so I can attach it to my card like this. If I would have cut it the other way, I would not have any paper to attach to here. So that's why it's important to know which end cuts. And when you stare at it, at least when I stared at it, it looked like both sides cut to me, but in reality, just this side does. Okay, so let's get some glue, and let's put it here on this piece. And then we're going to just close this down and get it even. And see how we cut the tips of this die off, these round tips, and it doesn't even matter. It still looks really good. So I thought that was awesome. Now I'm going to take this piece and bump it up like I said. Let's see, I always turn them around. I'm not a music person, so I don't know which way the notes really go. So if I got it upside down, forgive me. So now I'm going to put glue here. The backings to dimensionals, those little guys are everywhere. I find them in my house. I find them everywhere. I find them in the laundry. It's so funny. Okay, so then I just have to close this down. And we all know why I put this piece here, right? I wouldn't want to look at the back of this card and see this attached to this and see those two overlapping like that. So that's why I did this. All right, now I'm going to go to my little box that I cut up my 4 by 5 1/4 inside pieces. And I'll have that ready when I'm ready to do the inside of the card, but I will line that right in there like that, and everything will look nice. Flirty Flamingo is the pretty color, Kathleen. Okay, so now I've got those 3 pieces there, and I've got a piece of scrap for my tag. These tags are so cute. But in case you have not used them, I wanted to make sure that you see how they work. Now, I definitely use the tape on these tags, for sure. Some tags you don't have to, but I do not want this to move. And when I put the tape down, I try to cover all of the die, and then I rub my fingernail up against the metal die so I know it's stuck down really good and it's not going to move. Oh, that's the little teardrop. I don't want the teardrop this time. I want the tulip. So I'm going to place the tulip right at the top of the tag. And I'm going to put tape to attach both dies together and covering the cardstock so it won't move. Okay. Then you just run it through like normal. Yes, Karen, the border dies are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then we remove the Post-it note paper. And look how cute this tag is. Absolutely adorable. In any color, any way you want to make it. Okay, so now when I put this down, I was thinking I want a little bit more fancy. So I made one of the larger tags as well in Flirty Flamingo, but I did that in advance. Now, when I put this down, the tulip becomes Flirty Flamingo, right? Which was what I want. But I wanted a little bit more fancy above the tag, so I just added another tag behind it, and now I've got these scallops and these scallops. And I thought that looked really, really pretty. But I want green leaves. So you're going to get a scrap. And you just need a little tiny piece. And you just need some snips. Cut a little piece like that. And then you're just going to see how wide you need it. That's too wide because it's interfering with the tulip. So I am going to cut it down some more. And it's too long. I'll probably have to make a divot like this. Let's see if I did it in the right spot because I'm just guessing right now. Okay, I made it in the right spot, but I didn't make it deep enough. So I'm just going to go back and make it deeper. And you've got your green leaves. That easy. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue, and I'm going to put some right in the center of the leaves. And a dot here on the ends, both sides, and that's it. Let's get my silicone mat so I can place this glue down, and if I get it anywhere that I don't want it, it will be okay. Okay. Dry, dry, dry. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I know for some of you that have been stamping for a long time, it could get redundant on what I keep telling everyone. But remember when we were new and we didn't understand. I know when I was new and didn't understand, I got to move this to the left a little bit. You know, I was just a sponge for knowledge with this craft. And so I think I turned it around. That's why it's not fitting. I must have had it this way. No. The divot would be in the wrong spot. I will win. Okay. That one's not the right size. Ugh. And it's too cute of a card to leave it like that. So let's do this one more time. I might cut two pieces. How about that? Let's see what that does. I didn't do it that way originally, but let's see what that does. If that's easier, because I don't want you guys to be frustrated. Much easier, Mrs. Morales. Ta-da. Okay. get 2 little pieces and it will be much easier on you. So now we just put the glue on again. And you can't put the glue on the green because then it'll seep through the holes and you'll have a sticky mess. I know you thought of that, but just in case. Okay. And look how cute it is once you put it down onto the Flirty Flamingo. Something that should have took a half a minute took me 5. Okay, now we're going to stamp our cat. This cat is so... Couldn't you just use the little tulip die to cut and color the colors out? You could. If you want to go back through, you definitely could do that and put it back like a puzzle. Yes, you could. The other thing you could do is it cuts out tulips. They're probably, yeah. So you could color these leaves with a marker and put them back in too. I just didn't want to do that, but this was usually really fast for me, but right now I just made it look totally hard. So try it and see which one's best for you. But yes, that's a great idea as well. All right, black Memento ink. And we're going to go to the fat cat. He is so cute. So I'm going to ink him up. And I don't have to ink up the cupcake holder because that's not going to be on the tag. But I want to get part of it because I'm gonna stamp him, and I want to make sure. Well, you know what? I don't want you to make that mistake. So just go ahead and ink up the whole thing. You're going to have scrap paper down underneath you anyway. So if you get too high or low, you're going to get upset. So you might as well ink up the whole thing and know that you've got it on there. Okay, and then I'm going to hold it down for a second with a lot of pressure and let that ink soak right into that tag. Look how cute he is. All right, if this is too much work for you, you like a more simple version, at the end of this live, I will show you how to make this card using the same set. Same dies, same stamp set, very simple, but very cute. So that is our halftime hack. Okay, so now I'm going to take my blends. Got them all right here. And I'm going to use dark Poppy Parade. Yeah, I can use the white tip. And I'm going to color the little marks there on the balloon. This one is simple. Yes, Diane. When I put it together, you'll see how simple that is. Then I'm going to take the light Poppy Parade. And, I guess I better, to me it's simple, I should say, because it depends on what you think is simple, right? So there is the balloon colored in. And then I'm going to color in his hat. Depends on your definition of simple for sure. Yes. And then take the dark again and the bullet end and just highlight a little bit. Flirty Flamingo, and I think I'll use the bullet end because this is a little tiny piece of his hat. The little pom-pom. And I forgot his tie. You could also use your color pencils if you'd like. And where is my glue? So I like my critters to have blue eyes. And this is Pool Party, I believe. Nope, mint macaron. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to color my cat, and I'm going to take my lighter browns, and these are numbered. So this is number 800. And I'm just going to start to color him or her. I think I'll do her nose pink too. That's why I skipped over it right now. Real fast. And you don't have to worry about the cupcake because we're going to cover that up. So if you go over it with the browns, it's all good. And her tail. Okay. Then we'll take the next darker color. This is a 500. And I'm going to take the bullet point, and I'm going to go over those little lines that are in the image. That's telling you where the shading goes. Back to the original lighter one. And then I'm just going to blend those darker colors and lighter colors all together. And get my shadowing in there. You can do as much or as little as you like. I'm going to go to one more dark. This is 300. And I'm going to do his whiskers and his hair right there. And blend that in with the light as well. Okay, now, starting to be cuter and cuter and cuter. The reason I haven't put this back on yet is I want to show you how to 3D the pom-pom and the balloon. But look what happens when you add a colored cardstock on there with dimensionals on it. It just really saves you having to color. The dimension is adorable, and I just like that a lot. Now, when you use blends, the ink soaks right through to the back. See that? So now you can take your stylus tool. Where's mine? Let me get my other one. I don't know what happened to that one. From your Simply Score tool, and take the wide ball, and don't press really, really hard because this is soft. The ink has made the paper soft, so I'd rather go over in a circular motion numerous times than push too hard and make a hole. Okay. So you don't have to outline anything like I've shown you in the past on the front because the ink tells you where to do your little circular motions. Can you see that popped up now? The balloon is so 3D and so is his pom-pom. Now I'm going to take the finer tip. Remember, it's soft, so go lightly and go around the front like this, just to help it protrude out a little bit more. Again, you're breaking down the fibers. You'll see that when you're doing it. And when you flip it over, you've just got a 3D balloon there. I always run my finger over, and maybe when you see my finger go up the little mountain, you can tell more. Okay, so then we take our mini dimensionals. And we put them on the back, just so when the card gets put in the mail, the part you have popped out won't get smashed in. The dimensional will help it stay there. Okay, so let's put this on. I'm going to take off the backings of these large ones, the backing of the dimensionals. and set this cupcake right on top like that. Now we can take glue. No, we're going to do dimensionals because we've got these here and that's lifting it. So we want it to be even. Yeah, we want it to be even, but I'm going to take the regular size dimensionals. I'll use that one, and then I'm going to put one there. See where you're placing it so you don't put them down too low. Okay, you can put it all the way. Just look to see what you're doing, and then remove the backs. I put my tag straight using the grid line on my grid paper, and then set him down just like that. Okay, so I thought this was really, really cute, but I just thought it needed a little something else to make this party get started. So I took this darling ribbon and I just cut 3 pieces. And I made a loop like this using my mini glue dots. I put each one down on a dot. It is so windy here in California, you guys, you wouldn't believe it. Well, for us, it's super, super windy. Okay, and then I put these together. I can hear it creak in the house. Okay, and see that? See how cute that looks? Just adds, and it's so easy to do. So I think it's my new thing when I want to add a little party on my card. There. And then one more. You're welcome, Marcia. Thanks, Roz. Okay, so at this point, you can just take another mini glue dot or Scotch tape, whatever you want to do, and stick it down. All 3 of them. Let them hang over the edges. And I forgot to show you the make and take for open house. I'm going to do that right now before I forget. Let me put this together. Okay, stay there, fat cat, don't move. Okay, if you come to open house, like I said, there is no obligation. You just come and see if you like what we're doing, enjoy your time here, and you get a free make and take. Now these dies are in the current catalog on page 169, but they're on sale. I checked a few hours ago. They were still available. They're 60% off. So $17.60 is their price right now. They're called Brilliant Wings dies. Look at these dies. They're absolutely stunning dies, and guess what they look good with? Can you guess? Can somebody guess what they look good with? Well, they look good with everything, but can you guess what else they're going to look good with? Any guesses? I'm going to wait a second to see if anybody guesses any other dies or stamp sets that they would look really, really good with if you married them together. Flowers is right. Look at those butterflies with the daisies. On the fern folder. Just about everything, I know. But I cut them apart. So the little butterfly that looks like he's landing is landing on this daisy. There's one behind the daisy, and then there's one on top of another daisy. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And then on the inside, the big butterfly. And then on the back, the other butterfly. So you used all the butterflies on this die. See there? this one here, this one's here, this one's there, this one's on the back, and this one's on the inside. So if you're coming to open house, you're going to get to make that. And there is absolutely no cost at all. It's my thank you for you taking the time to come to my house and play. And then look at the envelope with the matching fern folder to match the background of the card. Okay, so that's open house. So let's go back to Fat Cat. I think that should be the name of the stamp set, actually. Okay, so we need sequins. That brings all the sparkle. So we have adhesive back sequins in the new catalog. We have it in the current catalog. This one was out of the package, so I don't know the name of it, but any of them will work. They're adorable. They shimmer and shine. They have adhesive on them already. So if you have take your pick tool, you can do this really quick, no problem. And it's just so fun. This helps get the party started, as I say. All right. Now we're going to put the tag down with our glue. That looks like a hot mess on the back, doesn't it? But we don't care because we're not going to see it. Yes, using pastel adhesive back sequence. And there you go. Now I'm lining this one up, the tag, with this line here. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters if you go over or back a little bit. Just make sure your ribbons are not off your cards. And then we have the inside. And I stamped in black. Where is my black? There it is. I made a royal mess today. Tap, tap, tap. Wishing you all the wishes. I think that is so cute, wishing you all the wishes. Just wishing you everything. So there, hold down and lift. And then the little sparklers. They're also in the stamp set. And I'm going to see how many I can get on without covering up the sentiment. And that looked, did I put them away? That looked a little blah to me. So let's see. All I have left in these are blue. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me see. If I do, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to do a variety. And that just makes the sparklers look like kind of 4th of July, which would be good to use these on the 4th of July card. Turn it over and add your glue and put your inside in, and you are done. But if you want to see an easy card next, you can hang with me and see the halftime hack, or I know it's late back east. You guys can watch the replay tomorrow. And there we have her. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's see. We have a white base, because when you're starting, getting white cardstock is very wise because it will work for everything, right? Use your bone folder and wing it back. Then we use that same tag die right here, and we take one color of ink. We're using Flirty Flamingo. Clean off my stamp because I used black. I have my chamois over here, but I'm just going to use this for now. I should have used my chamois because that stays wet, and with the chamois it does not. So that's way more efficient. Okay. And then I'm going to ink up the whole stamp. Take my tag and just make sure you're getting the balloon and his face on the tag. One color. We're not coloring anything in. You're usually up until midnight. My word, I'm 10:30 usually, my time. And then look. So when you put two of these dies together through the cut and emboss machine, the largest one and the middle one, tape them down, run it through, you get a frame. So that's another cool idea. All right, we take our base and our glue. "3 a.m. You know, fact. This is a fact. Most stampers are late night, right? If you're a late night, give me a heart. I'm not. All my group, my managers, they're all night owls, and we would go to conventions and things, and they're saying, "Oh, see, look at all the hearts. Everybody's night owls." They'd say, "Well, you got to be quiet. Bev went to bed." I said, "Nope, I sleep through it all. You guys can laugh and joke and do your thing. It won't bother me at all." But guess what? In the morning, 5 o'clock, I'm up. I'm in the shower. I'm in the cafe. I'm dressed. I'm ready to go. And they're all sleeping and they're tired, and they come when they come to convention and it just cracks me up because I'm all, as they call me, the Energizer Bunny, and they're all dragging because they were up all night. But that's just the differences. So it makes the world go round, right? Here's that other tag I was telling you about. Color on color. Happy birthday in the stamp set. Yeah, I love mornings, Jean. I love mornings. That's my favorite time of day. More glue. And you've got that card that you need to get in the mail right away. Very easy. Okay. So then look at this guy. So when I was looking at the cutout cupcake holder, I wanted some dimension to it. So I think it was every other line. I bent it like this. Because, cupcake holders are bent like that. They do have the ridges and stuff. So I just bent them like this. Got it. Just to have some dimension. Okay. Then I took, because most of you guys have already bought the Share A Milkshake. So that is the cupcake, or that's the milkshake top, the ice cream. But I thought it really could look like some of the cupcakes I make. They don't come out perfectly round. So the heart that's also in the Share A Milkshake dies, Where's my sample? Yeah, I did. I wanted to see if I used dimensionals or not, and I did. So the inside of my card has dimensionals on this one. So let's get this down. So yes, it's a simple card. Yes, you used one ink pad. You didn't do any coloring, but we did not lose any cuteness because we have dimension right here with the ruffly cupcake holder. And then you can put it on like that. Look how stinking cute that is. Oh, there's nothing you can do wrong with that Share A Milkshake set. It's just super cute. Okay, pull these guys off. That little indentation right there invites me to either put, yeah, I want to put it in like that. And then in my little world, that's a cupcake, because there was a cupcake with that set, right? And then it says happy birthday already, so we're done. All right, are there any questions? Hi, Nana. All right, let me know, RSVP, if you're coming to open house so you can make this beauty. And let me grab what I do with it already, my fat cat, for the card we made today. I hope you like it. This is just singing happy birthday to me right now. All right, you guys, we will see you hopefully here at open house. And yes, Jean, I have you down. I have Liz down, and I have Viola down. So and I have Eva down now. Okay. All right. See you guys later. Thanks, Debbie. No questions. Oh, yay, Annie. Okay. We'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye. You're welcome.